It's the rundown. It's Monday. It's June 4th. It's brought to you by, and this is perfect time because we're talking about the Belmont. Tommy Smokes is going to be there. I'm going to be there, and we're talking. Problem with and it's brought to you by Body Armor, the guy who started Body Armor, Mike Riopoli, huge horse guy. He's got Vina Rosso in the Belmont, proclaiming he's going to win. We'll see about that. Rundown is brought to you by Body Armor, so we're a Body Armor shop right now. More natural, better sports drink, better than Gatorade. Yeah, we said it. He's not going to like the way this read is going. We were in a meeting, and they did not want the reads to sound. He gets it. He's very much like, just fucking drink it and like it. Yeah. Don't be like, better than Gatorade. Yeah, we said. It is better than Gatorade, but they want to be like organic. Full of potassium.
But it is.
Yes.
So now it's organic.
Right.
Mookie Betts,
something not being organic.
Mike Trout, Anthony Rizzo, Klay Thompson.
You know what my idea? You know what?
Need I go on? I don't have any more names.
You know what my idea?
Cannot go on.
Cannot
you
go
know
on.
what?
I wanted to.
Yeah.
My idea to them, and they got cold feet, and they were kind of pussies about it, was because they go at Gatorade.
You want organic. You're getting organic Body Armor.
Be like Mike, except with Trout.
Like
and
Trout.
spoof.
Like
and they want Mike, the head guy's like, I want to do it. And then my lawyer's like, we'll get sued. It's like, well, do you want to
Jordan
be organic? Or do you
the
want to?
best way
Yeah,
to get
but
some
do you
attention
want
is to
it?
get
That's
sued,
what he said.
Right? Like, let's go to court with
I mean,
Gatorade.
be like Mike is like
him.
the most and just spoof it up. Oof.
Iconic.
Anyways.
Just make it super
like
boring
Pup
for
Punk.
Mike Trout.
Have Pup Punk do a Be Like Mike video for Body Armor. Done. We're giving him all the ideas to read. This is going to be the best read. And Steve Chaya came up. I didn't know what he was talking about, but he was very specific about this read. He's like, my favorite
because there's
is...
a lot of... I've actually had two people, if we're going to pull back the curtain here, two people came up to me and were like, hey, Dave reads these very literally. Can you just make sure...
No, actually what I heard, so you heard the literal part. I heard that we have to make them a little bit longer.
20 seconds.
Some of our reads are about 9 seconds.
Well, and Dave also, so we're getting to the portion of the read where it says my favorite is.
And parentheses
says choose one, and they're worried that you're just going to choose one and then rattle them all.
He Ron Burgundy's it. Yeah. He'll read choose one
Dave,
out loud.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is the choose one.
Right.
Strawberry banana.
Yeah, my favorite. But maybe if I hear it, like I didn't even know what ad we were talking about. I actually like Body in this.
Pineapple coconut is what I'm.
I don't like coconut. I like the orange mango.
Can you get me one of those? Can you get me a strawberry banana?
I would go, strawberry banana is good, but I'd probably be the
Thank you.
knockout punch in this one. By the way, the guy's pretty.
Yeah, give me the cold one. Switch
he
that
spent
one for
about.
the cold one.
I had a meeting and he was just buying horses in the meeting. It was quite. I was like drooling. He also says he's going to write me a check for $20 million and buy my portion of Barstool, which he's all talk about and has not done that.
Can you buy my portion too?
It's
a little
this
bit small.
Put me in contact with this guy right now.
This guy, because he was mad, I said it was only worth like I think I said I sold for like I would sell for like $200 million. He's like, you gotta set your sights higher. It's like no.
No, that's plenty.
Strawberry banana is my jam. It's good.
So it's a great drink, and we actually like the guys that are running it, and they're trying to get us to do these. That's why Steve Chaya, they specifically in the meeting, is like, he killed your ad. Part of my take is like the part of my take ad sucked, not because of you guys. They're like,
one?
Yeah, they're like, it was just, this was a while back. And they're like, it was just a straight read.
Well, that's because they write it.
That's what I'm saying. So this is what they don't want.
You got to tell us
when they
what
give
you
you
want.
an ad
we can
read
go off.
and then get mad that you read it.
Right,
but then they get mad when you go off.
No, I think Body Armor is in on it being organic.
This is sufficiently off.
I probably will get a text be like, that's how you do it in read.
Yeah. Call them pussies.
But seriously,
anyhow,
buy my steak.
Yeah. So
anyhow,
I will drink that entire refrigerator of Body Armor if you, Body Armor guy, buys
this all started with Tommy Smokes. I saw him. He's going to the Belmont. I saw him at Starbucks today with Deidre. They were at sales.
Little power
No,
lunch?
they didn't say a word. I walked in. She was in front. He was in back. I knew they didn't say a word. I'm like, did you even acknowledge that you should?
We didn't make eye contact, and I didn't want to tap her on the back and be like, hey. So
that seems like a Tommy thing to do.
Oh, do you remember the time?
It was awkward.
No, even worse when we were on the train together, and then we got off, clearly going to the same office, and Tommy just left me in the dust. I was like, I'll see you.
Those are tough decisions. You got to make them split second.
Well, he was also at my 6. I checked my 7 and my 5. He was right at my 6.
Also, I was like, Tommy was already close to the front. I was at the back, so I gave him $5 to do my coffee, and he had such little confidence he could make it. I had to wait at the back of the line. Anyways, NBA Finals.
Getting Dave coffee, I always mess up.
NBA Finals last night. It was a blowout for Golden. It was close with
No,
three quarters.
I've never felt close.
I mean, that's what this whole series is going to be, but it's...
Well, no, the
that wasn't
game
a
one was
blowout.
close.
No,
but
no.
This never really
I thought Cleveland could cover through three quarters.
covers, but that was
No, I know. Well, that's right. I know, but
There's never a point where I was like, Cleveland's
Cleveland's
going to
gonna
win this
win.
game.
No.
Yeah.
But
I
I
thought
thought they
they-
outscored them in the third.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did, but they were
34-31.
still down,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
they never got it within 5.
Right.
They
Right.
were within 5, but you never felt they're going to win the game.
Right.
But to be honest, I didn't even in game 1. They did that, and then they made the late run. That was so. It's like
Game one, I thought game one was the one where it was like, all right, they've got him.
That's
They
what they had to have that.
they kind of they snuck up on them game one. Game two, the Warriors were ready. For
This
it.
whole series is going to be like, in the beginning, it was like, wow, the Warriors are shooting 65%, but it's only a 5-point lead. So like,
Right.
but it's just that you're never going to get it past that.
I do think the Cavs will win one of the two games.
you do. So that's the major
I think
question
it will
now.
go 5. I think they'll win one of these two games because I whether it be the refs, whether it be LeBron putting up a heroic effort, whether it be the Warriors being
Laying
like,
it
we
down.
already got this. One of those two games.
I think the Warriors, we already got this, will be in full
yeah,
effect. I
right.
really
So
do.
that's a perfect storm for.
Yeah.
a
I
game.
think Steph already had his game. He
Yeah.
had like his signature
I'm
moment.
beginning
I
to
feel
really
like-
hate him, and I know you've hated him for
Oh,
a
yeah.
while, but I
Welcome
never
to the
used
show,
to hate
my
him.
friend.
He's just
What,
a
'cause the
lo-
antics?
He
he's a
celebrates
front-runner.
forever after he hits a shot. It's like, all right, that a little.
I don't
bit.
know. When you're putting up 9 threes in the NBA Finals, I feel like you get the right to.
Yeah,
blow
but
a
he was
copy.
doing it even like the first half when he hit the one. He's like 1, 2, 3. Like I mean, if LeBron was doing that, I'd be going crazy.
Oh yeah.
I still
Brad does
I
that.
still
I've
always
actually
get a
ki-
kick out of when he's running down court as the ball's like still in the air.
Yeah, we
that
change
will
around.
that'll never get old.
That 3 when the end of the possession.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was the game, basically, too. That was the game. We'll get more into the NBA and LeBron's. There's the uncut footage of him sulking, which we'll get into that after the game on theatrics, which pretty much ended the series. I was very happy with my "if I was Skip Bayless" tweet that I had yesterday before the game that, like, if LeBron loses and gets killed, I like how we're just still adding interns, even though we
See,
have nowhere to put them.
you have not paid attention to Skip though this playoffs because you were wrong on if you were Skip Bayless. Skip is on another level. He's inventing reasons why LeBron should win this series so that then he can call him a choke artist.
I don't
He's
know.
like next level. He's like Klay's got a bum ankle. Steph is losing his confidence. Kevin Durant doesn't know how to pass. This is the night that LeBron, like everything's in LeBron's favor tonight.
Did
And
you
then when
see
he
him get
loses-
cold taked last night? One of the worst
yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
He was talking about how Chauncey Billups was saying how LeBron was tired. And he was like, I covered Jordan in his prime. No one would ever dare call him tired. And they had an article from 1998 where he said, like, this was the game Michael Jordan got tired. I mean, verbatim. It was brutal.
He doesn't even. There's no chance Skip looks at his mentions.
Yeah,
so he doesn't-
and you can't phase him.
Yeah.
$5 million a
NHL.
year.
He
Who
doesn't
cares?
follow anyone. He just talks to himself on Twitter.
I'm jealous.
NHL game 4 tonight. It's 2-1 Caps. I have one guy who hits me up with picks, by the way, and he's like 4-0 in hockey. He says huge on Vegas tonight. I'm not betting him. I'm out. I retired. He said Vegas tonight. I just told you. He says Vegas heavy tonight. He hasn't lost yet when he's been
A
giving me
little
the
late
picks.
to tell me. Did I not tell you the NBA guy? I have a new thing that I'm going to tell you after the rundown.
I don't want to know.
failing.
I don't want to know about anything because I'm lost so
Okay.
much money.
I convinced myself college baseball, all the overs are going to hit.
Oh, my God.
They went
Dan.
like 10 for 12 yesterday.
College
Yeah, but I
baseball?
won't be able to bet more than like $500
Yeah,
on a
probably.
college over baseball. I was watching all those games. The footage has come out of Nate and PFT spraying champagne all over a bar. Nate defends this to the death. I have said they better win because this will become
Yes.
the image of loser town forever. PFT is on the record saying, I stand by it. I enjoyed it. I don't care. I don't think they get how bad this looks if they lose.
Yes.
This will be mortifying.
What you just said is exactly right. 'Cause I had the exact same conversation with Nate because I'm a big enjoy the ride guy. Like enjoying the ride of a championship run is more fun than actually winning. Once you win the championship, the next day no one cares.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the weeks and the big games over and over. So enjoying it and having fun. Yeah.
Christmas season. And then the
Right.
day's
Having
over.
fun is all about I'm all about it. But I said to Nate, with all that said, if you lose this series, that image will be the worst image ever. He's like, I don't think so.
Oh.
Like, no, dude, that will
This
be the
is-
fucking worst
I
thing that you
mean,
could have.
people get upset when they like plan the parade too early or they release merch too early. Popping champagne too early is the
If it was
ultimate.
beer, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Champagne is a
specifically
celebratory-
champagne. Keep the champagne on ice
yes.
is a very specific
Yes.
phrase
Thing,
for
yeah.
a specific reason.
Yep.
If you're gonna do it, if it goes sour, you almost have to champagne pop like if you just win a regular season. It's so preposterous.
Right.
But they both say they haven't enjoyed it. And PFT went with, well, we can't act like we've been there. We haven't, but still, champagne's for the win.
And
at
like
the
the
end.
bar scene and
Yeah.
being like,
I
we did
mean,
it.
these guys are like, DC is like perennial loser town too. Like if I was,
that's what they're
if I
saying,
was
though.
I know,
But
but
imagine a Mets fan, like, popping champagne in
like
game 2 of the
all
World
more the
Series.
reason
No.
of like
It's preposterous.
I would never be like, well, I'm not going to get back here, so I just need to celebrate like it's over. I would be sitting here like, well, we're actually going to lose. We're going to lose this series because that's what we
Well,
do.
I said to Nate, I was like, Game 6 of when the Cubs beat the Dodgers for the NLCS, that was one of the like most fun nights ever. I was at the game and I was like, we partied all night in Wrigleyville. There was no champagne to be had, but it was like, a big time party. This is awesome. This is so much fun because you do have to enjoy the
But even
the
that,
road.
so you're saying to clinch to go to the World Series?
was
I
a
think
huge deal.
I think you could even do some
You
champagne
could
then
maybe
because
get
it's
away
like
with it because the players do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
no
it is
one's
like you're
pumping
moving
champagne.
on.
Game
I
3?
mean, no one's even celebrating.
Yeah, I
game
guess
3.
that is very even thinking about it out loud. Game 3,
Yeah.
it's not
Game 3.
It's certainly
Yeah.
not.
Like what if a Warriors
It's
fan
pivotal,
popped
but it
champagne last
ain't.
night?
Any fan. If you saw any fan doing that, they're getting roasted. Now, if they win,
Then
you
It's
can
fine.
cover it a little bit.
If they
but
lose,
every-
Are they going to
very
do it? Are they going to do it for their next win too? They're just going to keep doing like.
Might as well, now it doesn't matter.
now you
It's-
have to.
Right.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what you do.
But I feel like they almost have to
that
keep
will
up with this whole
be
idea of like,
the
well, we
most
don't care.
premature, and I hopefully that GIF will go beyond Barstool. Like that'll be the symbol
Caps win,
of
Game
like,
3.
Yeah, Caps misery as a fan base.
Yeah.
Nate and PFT.
This is
popping
what's
bottles.
it? Dewey beats Truman or whatever.
yeah,
I mean, this is like.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Caps win Game 3.
Nate is quite aggressive defending it.
Oh, he's
Wait,
nasty.
Nate
Nate
being
is
aggressive
out.
about something?
Yeah,
Shocking.
like claws out,
The
like
spider
going
monkey's
for like
out?
eyeballs.
No, no, listen.
That means, by the way, that he knows.
I'm the Nate Whisperer. This is gonna be if the Caps win, we're in for an all-time spider monkey because that is confidence out like everywhere.
Do you know what I realized? If the Caps win, I think I'm the only person who does not have a championship here. From like the original cities.
Shit, because if Philly did it.
Philly, Chicago,
Wow.
Boston obviously has 30.
Like some of the like the
DC.
people who aren't city
Yeah,
oriented.
yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
Riggs has
yeah.
a relationship or whatever, but from like the OG clan.
No, that's true.
Even Nate's gonna be popping. Well, already is
Yeah,
popping
that's
champagne.
true.
It's pretty much time to kill myself.
we had
Well, no, the Yankees will win this year.
Yeah.
I-
The Yankees won in
yeah.
09. That was
Iowa.
great.
Iowa,
Yeah.
Iowa, I guess, is
hasn't
never
won.
going to win.
Yeah, this rundown's brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the code Rundown. You get $10 off your first ticket order. We all get our tickets there. They send everybody everywhere. They're great partners. So if you're going to get tickets, use SeatGeek. Use the code Rundown. You get $10 off your first order. This video will stand the test of time. It's an all-timer. This FBI agent doing a backflip at a dance at a bar. Basically, he was just partying. Does a flip, does a big-time dance move. His gun falls out of his pocket. He picks it up and just shoots something in the leg, and then as he's walking out, he gives a one, whoa, yep, that was on
I'm
me.
outta
My
here.
bad.
Yeah.
Hand up.
Yeah. All time. This will be top 100 videos of the century. This is everything. It's just such a movie. You feel for the guy who's,
No,
he's
you
just,
don't.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
What?
Dude,
Fuck
I mean,
this guy.
look, you forgot to put your safety on. You just landed an unbelievable move, then your gun goes
But he
off.
didn't
That
even.
sucks.
He didn't even.
That was a
really-
pretty good move.
Yeah,
I mean,
really good move.
I
He
don't.
took control of the dance floor. That's a bar.
Yeah.
He's getting
I
loose.
hate that.
I like
No.
the people in the crowd too. It was like they saw a great move.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, and then they just go out of the way.
The one dude just turns around and gets the fuck out
Yeah.
of there. He knows the deal. I mean, I don't think you can't be on this guy's side. He was like,
I'm not against them.
I'm
Why-
against
why are
him.
you
I think.
against him?
I don't like the whole routine in general. Like This guy is all like me, attention.
Wait, hold on.
And then I don't think you guys realize he didn't really pull off the backflip. Like he didn't. I mean, he did better than me. But I'm saying, like, if you're gonna do a backflip on the dance floor, you have to absolutely nail it.
Imagine
white
You
guy
can't be
doing a
flailing
backflip
and
drunk.
dropping your gun and then shooting people.
Imagine being the guy who got shot in the leg and you're telling people how you got shot. like,
Yeah.
Imagine
well,
being the
how'd
guy.
you get shot in the leg?
Oh, he's gonna sue for a shitload.
Oh
of
yeah.
money.
Imagine being the guy who gets
Unbelievable.
shot in the leg and you look at the dude who shot you and he just goes, "Oh, my bad."
Like, did you see the
I mean,
backflip though?
you should get that gun and you should be able to
Like,
shoot him
what are
back.
you gonna do? Like, what can you? It's that maybe. Oh, that's
How-
how else can you react when you just did a dance move,
I'm
your
co-
gun
yeah.
fell, and you shot somebody in the
It's
leg?
just bad luck. This guy had not, like this guy fucking.
How
he was
about the
owning
fact
the place?
that he just did like the movie theater, like the gun in your back pants?
Yeah.
thing? What's like no
yeah,
holster?
he is an
really?
FBI
a
agent,
weapon.
yeah.
This guy is.
Yeah.
This
Murtaugh.
guy's like awesome.
No way, fuck this guy.
Yeah, no, what?
No
Why?
way.
Why you
I don't
And then
understand that.
even like it wasn't even like the gun went off when it fell. He just like picked it up wrong.
Yeah, he didn't have the
Just
safety on.
pulled
It's a
the
fucking
trigger. It's like,
hairpin trigger,
Dude,
bro.
it's not like
Fuck out of here.
sometimes.
This guy's a
the
dick.
What are you
accident-
talking
Kevin,
about? This
accidents
guy's
happen.
awesome.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
You
I
like-
would
you
love
like
to hang
the
out
guy?
with this guy.
You would? I
who's-
would never
Yes,
wanna hang
who's
out with
just
this guy.
carrying his gun around and is like.
He literally, that's
showing
how,
up
that's
to a bar.
That's
He's the
literally
guy,
how
FBI
Murtaugh.
agent?
That's
Yeah.
how
Guy.
Murtaugh would do this exact thing.
You wouldn't
like,
like to
if
have
you're
a
at
friend
a
who's
party-
an FBI agent who's doing flips and shooting his
awesome.
gun?
If you're at a party, you're at like and there's a guy who's like, clear out, give me
Whoa,
the
hold
circle
on, but
and
that
do
might not have been
Fuck
that might not have been how it went down, because if the clear out happens, like if you're at a wedding and the clear out happens, there's nothing worse than no one going in there.
I gotta be honest.
That's the worst feeling in the
I
world.
think it's a very big distinction between like a guy just doing a clear out move and the guy being an FBI agent
Yeah.
with a gun in the back of his
in
jeans.
his fucking in his
That's a
MeUndies.
cool guy. That's a cool fucking guy.
That's a cool guy.
Not,
Yeah, that's
not
a
if
cool
you're
guy.
shooting random people.
No,
but
it
like
is,
all,
yes.
all of it like sounds
You make
cool,
that
except
sound
that
like
he
that's
didn't
a
pull
cool-
off the move and he
Listen.
randomly is shooting people.
No, no, no.
If you're
Listen,
cool, if
no.
you've got the gun in your pants and you're like
No, that
smooth,
guy's too cool.
Yeah.
No,
You
that
make
guy-
it sound like he pointed it at
you're
someone.
going
He
the other
happened to
direction.
go off.
The guy
he's
who
he's
the guy
too
who pulls
sloppy.
that move off and the gun doesn't move is too cool, and you don't want to be the FBI agent who's a little bit off and the gun falls off and
mean,
he
there's
shoots
a
somebody.
lot of
But
it.
that guy's like fun.
That
a
yes,
lot of it
Kevin,
off.
that guy right there. Like you go out with him, there's like a chance that you'll end up just like
Shot.
shooting
There's
random
a chance that
shit
you'll end up
in
shot.
like an empty part. Like you go to IHOP and just start shooting shit.
It's like
that's fucking
Super
fun.
Troopers, really.
Yeah.
Shooting up the parking lot.
Yes.
Or not
Yeah,
Super Troopers,
How would you not want to go?
He's
hang
super
with him?
bad. That's literally
Yeah.
what he's that.
How would you not
cop.
want to hang
Shooting
out
a
with
stop
him?
sign.
He's a cool cop.
blowing shit
He
up.
is a cool cop.
He's a cool cop.
It's tough to understand how you don't like that guy. LeBron, this extended footage came out of him after. I don't know how we didn't. How did you not show this right away? So it's extended footage after the J.R. Smith timeout. He's sulking. Then the great LeBron, even though he tried to call timeout, he's like, "Wait, we had a timeout." And when he finds out he does, he literally like started crying and throwing hands. Like he threw a towel on his face. He's slumped. He wouldn't look at J.R. Smith. They put their hands in the middle. He did it like reluctantly. Not a great leader. That's the only thing I can say. You'd like to think the greatest player of all time would have been able to cover for this mistake and at least been like chin up JR, like we have an overtime to play. He was the opposite.
It's such a bad moment, though.
Yeah,
Like,
but all his other teammates were
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying that like it's such a catastrophic moment. I don't know if I can get on someone for like showing emotion there.
I am all for LeBron the first like 30 seconds being like, what just happened?
Just dead silence.
But when it's like, okay, guys, it's overtime, hands in the middle, let's go, and he still doesn't give anyone eye contact or like, you're basically just admitting defeat there.
yeah. His reaction, I'm fine with in the
Right,
moment
the
when he
in-
yelled at
instant,
him, he sits
totally
down,
cool.
but at some point you gotta like snap
you have
out
to,
of
you
it
have
and be
to
like,
flip
okay,
it.
we gotta go play right
yeah,
now.
you have to flip the switch and be like, all right, now let's go. Dave, did you notice a little subtle thing that I noticed there? He asked Ty Lue if they had a timeout, so Ty Lue could say, yeah, we had a timeout, and then he reacted.
Because he knew
Do
he
you
had.
think LeBron James, who
The
has a
memory guy?
photographic memory and can remember every play for 30 plays in a row and quote it to the media, didn't know he had a timeout?
Yeah,
or
but
do you think
I
he
also-
asked Ty Lue so Ty Lue could admit
The
to him that he didn't
only
have
thing
timeout, and he'd be like, "You fucking idiot."
The only
But
thing
I
I'll
think
say
that's
about
valid too, though. Is like that Ty Lue deserves some blame too.
Yeah, but the fact that he like asked him, like he knew he had timeout.
Yeah, but I mean, that's almost more polite in a way than being like, "Hey, fucking coach." why didn't you
I
call
would rather
timeout?"
I would rather just like him just scream at me than be passive aggressive.
But Ty Lue couldn't have called timeout there.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, I mean, he can, but like it would have been really hard. He was on the
On the other
opposite
side of the
Yeah,
court.
no,
But
yeah, it
still,
would've
I
been
mean,
hard.
you got to be screaming and yelling. You got to do
The,
something.
like
there.
I don't think it would have got in. And LeBron's an A+ actor if that's why I was doing it, because that
Mr.
that
Photographic
was, like,
Memory?
Yeah, I know. When things
Just
are going
saying.
well,
He
but
knew
he
he had
doesn't.
a
He only
timeout.
has photographic memory of his successful plays.
We had a couple all-time moments last night where he didn't get back.
Oh,
on
he got
defense.
ripped
That-
on it too.
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, that
on
was
5 on
clearly
4.
like he thought that was gonna be a layup, and it ended up being like a half-court
I do
set
that-
where
yeah,
he
you
was
do
just
that-
hanging
yeah,
out.
yeah.
I mean, that was rough.
This is also a hilarious video. It had 2 really good videos. This big booty surgeon out in Atlanta. There's actually making like rap videos while she's doing like butt surgery.
Just a rabbit, J-Lo, Nicki Minaj, ever you laugh.
I have no problem with it. If you go in for butt surgery,
Well, as long as you do a good job, no.
I don't
No,
even
I
know
don't
if
think
it
it
matters.
matters.
Butt
No.
surgery. You hear how half the time those
No.
butts turn out like cement mixers. Like
Yeah.
you are, that is Russian roulette when you go in for butt surgery. But if you go in for butt surgery, yeah, they're gonna do some big booty dances on you in the middle of in the middle, and they're like the surgeons are grabbing their asses. This is
They had like a
again-
choreographed dance.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the other ones. It was a whole thing.
I mean, and the best part is this wasn't like hidden. She used this as her advertising. It's like on her Instagram and YouTube pages.
Right. And you're getting a big booty for what? So that you can twerk
do
and
these
go
videos.
crazy,
Make
right?
those
So this
videos.
is almost like a Native American, like feeling the spirit of the big booty and putting it into the,
The whole
booty.
atmosphere.
Yeah,
You want
right.
twerking going on
Yes.
while
And
you're
you'd
going to get a booty
want-
to twerk with.
You'd want like a doctor who appreciates like this is a big fucking.
that
You do
girl
super-
knows
yeah.
how to make a
Right.
like.
Right.
All right, you're gonna want it to look like this. We're gonna make it big
You
here
do-
because that's
you-
where it's gonna drop and bounce.
Yeah, you do your booty surgery like it's like triple bypass. You're gonna get the most
No
boring
chance.
booty
You won't
upgrade
get it
ever.
right. No, it's a party.
You need
Yeah.
some flair.
Yeah. So all right, we're on the same page. And then this, Clay Matthews broke his nose in a charity slow pitch softball, takes a line drive off the face. Dan, you played more softball than me. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's the reaction time is bad there.
Yeah, not
Like
great.
you-
I mean, it was
I've
a
been
line
hit.
drive, but it wasn't like a
Right.
screamer.
I've been hit, but I've always had the glove up.
I just never in slow
Or
pitch softball.
duck.
I've never heard of someone taking a line drive off the
Who-
face. Never
who-
mind
you
a
know
pro
who
athlete.
hit it?
No, I don't.
And it's got to be so. That's mortifying. I don't care how famous. To have to walk off a slow
Blood
pitch
just
with your
everywhere.
like glove over your face when you Clay Matthews.
Needs surgery, right?
Yeah.
Tough.
Not great.
And I don't know what the video. It's in like a TV. It's like
It's
Yeah,
like
that
someone's
was
filming
weird.
a camera.
it's like
Playing
odd.
it back, yeah.
Put it out there.
Yeah. Anything post show? Oh, pie updates. People always want the pie update. We know the pie guy now. We know the video guy. We know the
Officially.
pie guy. Oh yeah.
Has he contacted?
Yeah. He's thrown himself at the mercy of the court.
Will the court grant mercy?
The court has not decided what to do because
What did he say?
so here's the nuts and bolts. The two people who I'm gonna have to blog the whole thing, but the Moskovitz brothers, that's who started talking shit originally. That's who sent the video to me.
Who they have nothing to
They're
do other than
these
their
two-
friends.
They're these two dweebs out in I think Texas maybe who have nothing to do with it. They're just friends with the
Oh,
kid.
They think
Shit,
it's
what
funny. They
shitty
leaked it out.
friends.
Yeah.
Yes, and
so
the two people.
there's a pie
Yep.
like culprit. There's the the guy in the video
I hate
culprit,
the video
and then
guy
there's
the
two
most.
dickheads who are just putting it out there.
So the video.
I hate the Moskovitz guys the most.
The video kid and the actual kid who did the pie are like, we want to kill the Moskovitzes. Like, this was never supposed to be seen. Like, we didn't know they were going to do it. The fact they started talking shit to you guys when we knew it was us, it's like, we want to kill these kids.
they confirm
And the
whether it was-
Moskovitzes, like, you'll see, it wasn't us. What great friends.
Wait.
Really. Did
So-
they say it was a frat thing?
They have not said it was a frat thing.
It just reeks of that to me.
Here's
Like
what
they needed
said.
a little bit of
Hold
evidence
on.
to show their frat brothers, and then that was
That's
supposed
what
to be
I think, but that's not
Their
what they
punishment
said.
should be the two of them have to fight the Moskovitz in Rough and Rowdy.
Rowdy.
That would be great.
That'd be incredible. A tag
Moskovitzes
team.
are dweebs. They wouldn't fight. They're like the dweebiest kids I've ever seen.
When they called radio,
So
like
Nate
I
should
know what
fight
you're
one of
saying
the
as far as like the
Moskovitzes.
actual video, the video guy
Yeah.
is the worst. But if you talk to the Moskovitzes, I promise you'll hate them more than
Really?
anyone you've ever talked to.
The Moskovitzes have shown no. These kids are like, now whether it's true or not, they have been. The thing that kicked this all. This is what's crazy. These two kids have been in full remorse mode from the second we've. It's the Moskovitzes who are like, "Fuck you, you
They're-
pussy, you don't even
Got
know
it.
dit," and the kids who did like, "Shut up."
Yeah, that's that. I don't want to say I feel bad because everyone's an asshole here, but like these
That's
guys are
unreal.
running their mouth for them.
Right.
It's like
They're-
stop
right,
it.
right,
You know?
right.
That
And then
sucks.
So what did the kids say? Why did he do it?
This is what they said happened, and this is their explanation, whether you believe it or not. I know it's the kids. He's like, they're all like, it was so stupid. We go through, like, it's something we do amongst our friends. That's why we had the pie. Like, it's who's going to get pied next. So they happened to see Nate. I think it was two other Barstool guys there. They said, obviously, Nate's probably the easiest target. But when they saw him there, it switched from, like, waiting at a friend to we get Nate. That's what they
I
said.
hope you don't buy that thing.
I buy
These
that.
guys, you're telling me these guys are walking around New York City on a Friday night with just a pie?
Yeah, that's
to be like,
basically-
oh yeah, let's just pie each other.
Dude, that's 1,000,000,000% of frat initiation.
Yeah.
that
I
they're
think
not
it's a frat
saying.
They got put up
because
to
they'll
it.
get in so much trouble if
Yeah.
they'll get the frat in
Yeah,
trouble.
they had to
if
go
say.
pie a Barstool.
Yeah, I would guess that's it. But regardless,
And that's not an excuse, but at least there's like a
At
somewhat
least it
of a
wasn't
reason.
random.
They'll-
At least we're not dealing
Yeah.
with chaos.
They could
'cause that's-
never-
That would be
Yeah.
scary.
Right.
they can never ever say it was frat initiation
No.
because
Those guys will
frat
kill
would
them.
be not only and the frat would probably get kicked off and
Yeah.
all this shit. So, but we'll see. I mean, ironically,
They fucking have a pie club that they walk around like.
Yeah.
That's what they came up with.
yeah. I mean, what else can you come
Yeah.
up with?
Yo, dude, classic. Me and my
I don't
friends pie
know.
each other all the
I
time.
guess it's a pretty tough. Be like, oh, one of them was a diabetic, so we had to have a pie on.
But
it.
yeah, I
Say,
actually hate the
I lost
Mos-
a bet. I don't know. Like
I
Yeah.
hate the
whatever.
Moskovitzes more than these two kids
Yeah.
too. It's crazy, and
They
the
are-
Moskowitz has nothing to do with it.
the worst.
Yeah.
So
When
they
that
have
kid
to-
called up complaining.
So
that
we don't
people
know
were
what the
being mean to him
punishment
on
is.
Twitter. Imagine
We gotta
that.
punish all of them,
Imagine
right?
you put that out on Twitter, run your mouth to him, chirp at Nate, and then be like, "Why are you being mean to me on Twitter?" That's what they did.
And they're
those
like,
guys.
you'll see, I have nothing to do with it. It's just my buddy who now I just absolutely like potentially ruined his life
Yeah.
for no reason.
This is, by the way, this has been lingering. Like these guys, their lives must have been hell for the past like 2 weeks.
I told people
just
that we
waiting
get to
for the
bottom
other
of it.
shoe to drop.
Now we have it. Now it's just all right. Because weirdly, like, I'm in a better. The thing that like set the whole thing off of those fucking Moskovitzes
Yeah,
is by
talking
talking
shit.
shit.
Right.
It's like,
I-
all right,
I
you guys are
think-
gonna talk shit when the real people were not talking shit and like cowering and be
Remorseful.
like, please make this go away.
What they need is
The Moskovitzes
Caps.
stink.
They need the Caps to win so that Nate maybe like kind of forgets about all this.
No, but Dave won't forget.
But
No,
I don't think
something has to
I
be
can. You
done.
can tell he's not as inclined to like bury these kids anymore.
Well, no, I'm
I
more
think he wants to
careful
bury
about.
the
I'm very
Moskovitzes.
careful about like the line we got to walk is like threat. How we put it out with like we
Without-
wield a lot of power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
you can't have like random stoolies going up and pieing these kids.
Right. So that's how I'm trying to get to it. Now the Moskovitzes, those people, I hate them so much more than these other two because the other two kids have been nothing but we fucked up, we fucked up, we
So
fucked
maybe
up.
we just
They're-
punish the Moskovitzes.
Moskovitzes.
I mean, they're the ones who are also like they're like breaking internet law.
Maybe
by doing this.
maybe here's the punishment. We make the two kids who pied Nate be like, you have to keep being friends with the Moskovitzes for the next 10 years.
Or we tell them they got to pie the
Pie the
Moskovitzes.
Moskovitzes.
Ooh.
But even that might be.
I think being friends with the Moskowitz is
The
Moskovitzes
But the Moskovitzes are the type who are gonna like cry and
They are
sue.
the worst.
Dude, they'll never go
The
away.
worst.
We
That
should
kid-
sue the
they'll never-
Moskovitzes.
That kid, Elliot
Before they
Leaf
can
or
sue
whatever,
us.
the one who tweeted at me and then deleted it, and is like, someone sent me his profile. Is like, I make sick EDM beats. No, you don't.
The Moskovitzes said
And
that?
there was some other kid who came at me. But they're all, that's who they are.
Fuck, I don't even
How
know.
old
I
do
don't
you
even
think
know
they
the
are?
situation.
They're like young.
College, yeah.
They're young.
Ugh,
It's like, you fucking
fucking
don't make
hate
sick
everyone
EDM
in this
beats.
story. All of them.
right.
Including Nate.
Yeah, I wanted to, during this whole debacle, I wanted to pie Nate myself like
Yeah.
5 times.
I love
Shut up.
Nate's like very dramatic tweets. Like sometimes I wake up and I'm fine. Other times I want to ruin his life. Like shut up,
No,
dude.
we've had privates like Nate. We start having power struggles. Like, who's handling this? Me or you, Nate? I'm gonna fucking pie you. It's like,
Speaking of, have you seen Mini Nate, by the way? All Mini Nate does is bring chairs up and down from the second floor
Yeah,
to
and
the third floor.
snacks.
The other day he was wearing the exact same outfit, and somehow he's actually shorter than Nate. And Nate demanded that he
That's it,
shave his
he's
beard.
Mini Nate
was
is
like-
my college roommate.
What?
Fordham guy.
Holy
Wait.
shit.
you're his roommate?
Did people know that when he was getting hired?
Yeah. I
Oh,
got him.
okay.
I feel like you've getting a pipeline. Like the other kid, the good-looking guy, said you got him in here too.
You're Fordham
Relatively.
too?
Jack, no. Yeah.
Shit.
And we were at a bar.
getting
At
Trojan
Coach
horse
Entry.
here.
We had 310 Bowery, and there was like 4 girls. And all they asked about was Tommy Smokes. They
Oh,
didn't know
yeah?
they didn't know anybody else at Fordham. They're like, we know Tommy. We had a class with Tommy. We used to gaze at him.
Tommy's a fucking
Seriously.
celebrity.
Yeah.
Damn, Tommy.
Is what
Smokes,
it is.
man.
It is what it is.
That's funny.
All right, that's the
Beat
Monday
Tommy
rundown.
Smokes.